Who did I just help right there? Yeah, you two, come on. You're on top. Okay, this guy cleaned it up when I said something, but I want you to kind of make the same mistake, or just do what you did before without really cleaning it up. Okay. Now what? Two things happened there. What happened? Raise your hand quickly.
He didn't walk his knees in the circle.
He didn't. That is awesome. Yes, he did walk. That's right. Which is not the same pressure, I promise you. Okay, so we get him to him and walk next time instead of shuffling. All right. Number two, and this is my fault. What's number two? Yeah. Instead of, well, see how he's off balance when we put the leg in? Why? Why was he off balance? Okay. Which is then, and you did that before. You actually, I think you even grabbed your foot to put it in. You wouldn't have to do that if your head was posted. You see what I'm saying? Because you're off balance. Like, make sense? Anything else? The other little thing that I did not talk about, so it's not your fault. When you throw a leg in, I want you throwing it in right here. I want short boot. I don't want it here. I don't want it here. I want it right, like you got a spur on your back of your wrestling shoe and you put it right there. Then you can get the foot behind the hammy, but then things are tighter and you got even more leverage. So go ahead and do it again. Make sure you walk. You're not shuffling. Don't rush it. Get the turf first. Go ahead. Jam. Swan. Good swan. Hip to hip. Walk. No, see where you are? Get hip to hip. Good. Now, right knee him in the rib cage. Go. Yes. Yeah. See how that went nice? Now, you're going to post your head right about here, and you're going to lift his crotch, and you're going to throw shallow boot. Go ahead. Yes. See how much easier that was for him? See how he needed his help? Good. The elevator toe. Bottom hand trying to turn down. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Now you may lose that. You may turn down all that bottom hand. You may lose that. And this is where boot camp begins, as far as turning it like a page. Okay. Got it? Okay, you guys can move out. Excellent job. Owen, not in. We're going to go through three things quickly because how are we doing on time? 19 right now. You can use that technique. Boot in. So some of you may say, well, I like this, but I'd rather just slap a figure four on it. So my argument to that would be, you can get to a figure four if you want to, but this is more advantageous. It's harder to get a figure four, to get it right and get it tight. You understand what I'm getting at? So start there. If organically you end up where he hips down and your foot slides off that hammy, go ahead. Then you can re-grip, get your knee out, pop your hips in, squeeze your butt cheek. Okay. So understand that, yes, by all means, we can get to a figure four, but why go to a figure four when we already have his hips turned with the foot behind the hammy? And that was done just by putting the foot in the right spot. Understand? So we're almost skipping a step by avoiding the figure four. And again, if he switches hips, then Owen's going to have to, he's not going to be able to figure four by switch hips, but Owen can step up. No, go down. Just windshield wiper your leg and step up power half. Okay. All right, so we'll get into all that right now. But understand that you may organically get to your four, you may get to your short boot. I call that short boot, and I call it can opening it. We're going to can open that. And then we're also going to, third thing is we're going to do a power half real quick. So we're going to try to do all that in 40 minutes. Okay? Because next session, we're going to work more from base, right, where he's up. Okay? And we're going to do some legs in, cross body, breaking it down from there. We're here. Now go back a little bit. He throws boot in. Open it. Ken opens the hip. How did he do it? Go back. All he did was he keep that tight. He brings his knee to the ceiling, takes his other leg, puts the knee in the rib cage. He also should windshield wiper that a little bit to have a better base. Go ahead. When you get here, you should look. I'll sit on that. You should look like a catcher in a game, almost. And catchers are here, but you're right here. Okay. Understood? So we're gonna can open it to there. Go ahead, go back. If Owen keeps that left leg dead, go back. And straight, back and straight. Go ahead and do it. He's going to be off balance and all that. So you have to slide that up into his rib cage, and then you have to windshield wiper it to there. That gives a nice little, it's going to act as a fulcrum point in a second. Okay. Now here, all right, bottom end, go about 80-90% line. Ready, go. What just happened there was pretty cool. What happened? Coach Strickland, did you follow that? Yeah. So we went to, I'm getting way ahead of myself, but I wanted you to see that. You came up, right? And you wouldn't. So instead of falling up, which is about half the time they'll do that, sometimes they'll come up, and all you gotta do is tight waist and fall. And we'll get there. That's it. 2 moves. It's the next move after this move. Right? So you understand? Okay. You maybe some swipes, maybe not. On a bad ref, might have done a couple swipes. Right? What do you think? All right. Either way, Owen went back, lost the foot behind the hand, didn't he? Because he hit down like a good boy. Owen brought his stem of his figure four in, took it over. You got to have flexible what? Hips and lower back. Your hips are flexible, I'm assuming. Owen couldn't, no matter what he did with that figure four, he's not scoring with it. He dropped it like it's hot and put the foot behind the hammy and picked up his sack of potatoes. All right, so let's do that in slow motion. I'm going to just show it one more time. We're going to break down all these moves. So what happened here? Shallow boot, Owen open. You came up, fall. We score in freestyle for sure. He turns down. Owen loses that. Brings the stem of the figure four in. Slams. He's got flexible hip. Come back out. Sack potatoes. If he rolls out of that, go ahead, roll out of that. Owen's got power half maybe. But either way, you're not gonna. You guys know. It's the same thing. You know what Bo Bartlett did pretty cool last night? We did. Have you done shot reshot? We'd sometimes call it. There's shot reshot. Same guy shoots guys. Then there's shot counter shot, right? Where that's how we called it at Ohio State. Shot and then they counter shot. But he did a drill last night. Shot, counter shot, reshot. It's just stupid. It's just adding one more. But let's face it, that's typically what happens, right? That's how we get the takedowns against good guys. It's not you shoot, I stop you, I shoot. Sometimes it is. But sometimes it's shot, counter shot, reshot, reshot. Or you know what I mean? You may get in the third, fourth point. And we're going to get into chain wrestling here when we get to building blocks and everything. Okay? So we're going to attack the. Let's do the seatbelt one first. So Owen got the boot in foot, open, can open, and then Garrison. He comes up. Yep. And so Owen's just going to seatbelt him. It's not a tight waist, just seatbelt, chop the arm, and just shoot the knee under and pinch. And just pinch your legs. That'll most of the time get backs, but at the very least it'll open up Got it? Does everyone know how to can open the hips? What do you do? To the ceiling, right? And put your foot on the mat. But keep that foot taut just in case, ready to be taut. And then what do you do with your other leg? Knee the ribs and do what? Windshield to create a good solid base, like a catcher in a game. Once you're there, you can sip on a smoothie for like 5 minutes if you wanted to. You can't do anything. Go.